I see there's another woman in Europe who says that Picasso was her father. Wishful thinking, Scutterball. Oh, do you remember not so long ago there was a woman who also said that Salvador Dali was her father, and they had to dig Salvador Dali out of the grave to do a DNA test on him. Sis toch arme Salvador Dali. I'm sure his little moustache went that way, no? It just takes me back to, it's such a beautiful moment in my life. It was about 3-4 years ago. The Darling Trust, of which I'm the patron, asked me to accompany 12 young children from our art school to the Cape Town National Gallery to see the Picasso in Africa exhibition. Now, the first thing I asked them there at the gallery is, was Picasso ever in Africa? And they said, no, not really, but so much of his art was inspired by Africa. Now, I said this to the children, and they were very pleased. And so we went through this exhibition. It was a complicated exhibition. Picasso's nie maklik nie, but you know, those little children, daai klein goedjies van Darling, they stood and they looked at every painting. And I listened very carefully. I just sat very carefully and listened. And the one little girl said, she looked at a picture and she looked like this and she looked like this. And she said, ja, dit lyk net my uncle. And so I said to her, the picture looks like your uncle? She said, looks just like my uncle. I said, but the picture's got 3 eyes. She said, yes, my uncle also has 3 eyes on a Friday night. Do you know, these children understood every hint of Picasso's wonderful talent. I also brought a young artist with us from Darling, Sandy Esso, who's doing some wonderful, wonderful work and developing so bravely. And I watched him, and he was looking at every painting and every picture and every sketch and every drawing very carefully. It took about an hour, all of this. And as we left to go to the exit, and the little children were so excited, oh, they were Picasso, Picasso. I said to him, I said, Sandy, what did you think of all this? And he stopped and he said, Tannie Evita, I think I understand art. I said, yeah? He said, yes, there are always rules, but no boundaries. What? This from a young man out of a previously disadvantaged community? I mean, I was so inspired and so proud of him. Anyway, we left the National Gallery, went into the Botanical Gardens to go to the car, and suddenly the children saw a squirrel. Oh, there's a rot, there's a rot. I said, no, it's not a rat, it's a squirrel, sister. They don't have squirrels in Darling. And then, of course, we started our long trek back to the Swartland. And then, of course, we stopped at McDonald's. Come, there's always got to be a little bribe, no? McDonald's is a bribe. And so when we got back to Darling, I said to the children, I said to them, I'm sure you had a lovely time. Now, write me a little letter and give your prizes to the first prize, second prize, and third prize for everything we saw today. And so all the little letters came in. Tannie Evita, here is my list. Here is my list. And all of them, number 1, McDonald's. Number 2, squirrel. Number 3, Picasso. I think he would have loved it. Oh.